According to the last census, we are around 17 million of people here in Chile. But a part of these people are Korean, around 359,000. But also, we receive every single day thousands of tourists that come to Chile to see our beautiful country.
According to that, we can see that we are living in a country surrounded by different people. We can see them every day. But are we the same? Do we like the same? Do we see the world through the same eyes? Do we have the same culture?
Based on the text, we describe culture as the sharing and behavior, beliefs, and include material and non-material things. And our experience of culture are influenced for ethnocentrism and phenocentrism. Ethnocentrism is belief that our culture is more important than other cultures and superior. And xenocentrism is that other cultures are more important than us. It's for that reason that we are going to ask some people about what is culture.
Influence for another culture? It's for that reason that we are going to talk in these 20 minutes about what is culture. And for that, we made a lot of interviews in Santa Lucia Flying and here, Costanera.
What is culture for you? I don't know. Culture, the concept. Oh, well, culture for me is food, all elements and education. How do you see Chilean culture? Well, Chilean culture is about food, wine, and the news we saw earthquakes. That's all.
What is culture as a concept, and how do you see the culture in your country?
Well, for me, culture is about education. It's about values and all the elements. And for me, it's very important the culture, the history of my country, because we have a lot of elements like Aztecs, Maya, and Spanish conquistadors. So that's the base of our Mexican culture. How do you see culture? You see a lot of tourists every day. So what is the big difference between the two cultures, our culture and the culture of the foreign people?
Well, I don't talk a lot with tourist people, and I can tell you what it means culture for them, but what I can see is that they are more cleaning persons because they have this thought about the environment, that they have to be clean, and actually for that I think they have more culture and more education because Chilean people actually don't care about it. What do you think about culture?
Culture is all that defines us. I believe that Chilean people don't care about the culture. One example is the grave of Benjamin Vicuña Maquena, because they put things in the grave like crosses down or many things that even don't respect him. What is culture for you, and what is the difference between Brazilian culture and Chilean culture? I don't see a lot of difference, but for me, culture is history, it's about food, it's about values, and that's for me very important. And how do you see some elements of Brazilian in Chilean culture? Well, I think happiness. The Chilean people is very happy and are very friendly with the tourists. So I think the Brazilian and Chilean have the same values about that. And do you remember something that you enjoyed in Chile? Yes, the food is very good. I eat, I don't know, centolla, yes, centolla, and was very good. And some meat was very good. What is culture for you?
Well, culture for us is tradition, religion, food, and how we see the country.
And do you see some difference?
Yeah, about tradition and religion. There are many difference about that.
After the interview, I believe that people don't know what is the meaning of culture. The what was good too. And for me, culture is more about it's about have your own traditions. We arrived to Chile 3 years ago, and still we eat our food, and we are living with that.
How do you see culture and Chilean culture?
Well, it's a very hard question because culture is they have a subjective definition. In my culture, the people are more colder than yours. In Chile, the people like to hug, like to kiss, and in another way, I like very much the food of Chile. I like empanadas. I like the Chilean meat.
What is the act that very shocking you?
The fact that the Chileans are more, how can I say that? They like too much to hug, too much to kiss, and that shocked me a lot.
Culture. Well, culture for me is actually a concept of tradition and religion. And I see Chile that we don't have culture because I will like that culture was more like European culture. I would like that Chilean people have more interaction with them because we are really very influenced with United States. But I think they are not the meaning of culture. I would like that European they were actually our culture, our image of culture. Because I believe that if we imitate them, we will be a very more important country. As we already saw in the interview, Chilean culture is very similar to another culture. We already saw that we all have the same religion, the same tradition, and the same food. Because for that reason, we all think that we are actually the same.
Chilean culture. Well, Chilean culture is related with Colombian people.
Today's
Thank you very much.
interview, we realized that culture is a very subjective meaning because from some people it's about food, religion, and tradition, but from Chilean people it's about the concept that where we are living.
As we saw, the guy from Mexico, for him was very shocking that Chilean people don't care about their origin, and he was very proud about his Colombian culture.
By another hand, as the Poland man said, the Chilean people are more kindly than other cultures. We are very kind and friendly. For example, the way that we salute with a kiss in a cheek that not is normal in any country. And we like to give hugs, kiss, etc. etc. The Brazilian interviewee told us that one of the most important things for him was the food. In Brazil, the families share his feelings, their experience eating. So for that reason, when they arrived to Chile, they want to know how Chilean eat, and dinner is good.
After this, we realized and get to the conclusion that Korean people, they are ethnocentrism because no matter where they are always have their own culture before anything. But Chilean people, we get the conclusion that we are xenocentrism because we are very shocking from other cultures, from other countries. We want to be someone else.